Hello, this is mathjazz from Almost Cool, and I am here with a mathemagician.
Hello.
We are continuing work on the Taj Mahal. We have our master architect here taking a look to see what was built incorrectly on this tower here. Figured it out yet?
Yeah, I'm filling it in now.
Oh,
We
by
did.
missing level, you meant that the blocks just weren't placed yet.
Yes.
Okay, I thought last episode I thought you meant that I had built like level 4 and level three's place or something.
Oh, no.
Oh, that's a much simpler mistake. I knew I was skipping level 3 because level 4 was a platform, and I like building
Yeah,
platforms to work on.
yeah. It's all good. And I filled it in now, so.
Wonderful. Okay, so let's take a look at this diagram. I'm sorry that that mystery uh, cliffhanger from last episode turned out to not be so mystery-y or cliffhanger-y. But it's good that we're catching mistakes as we make them.
Oh, that's.
I love how this schematic program has the dark lines every 5 blocks.
Yeah,
It's
it is very
really
nice.
nice. Amazing how fast go through blocks. So next week, I'm going to be on a trip to a research conference. It's going to be in Georgia.
That's fun.
I've only been through the airport in Georgia. It's a large, or the Atlanta airport is huge. But I'm actually going to be in Georgia for a week. And, learning about topology.
Nice. Have you looked up some good restaurants to try while you're there?
That's a great idea. I have not, but I will. Then I'll have to tell you guys about it. Future episode.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess that the Georgia would be like the best place to find southern food, right?
One would hope.
So I'll have to look up some nice southern restaurants to try. And after that, I'm going to Philadelphia.
Cool.
I had a Philly cheesesteak in Philadelphia last year at the same research conference that I'm going to this year. I liked it. I mean, I like Philly cheesesteaks, but for some reason, everyone that I know that's from Philadelphia is very particular about what is and is not a real Philly cheesesteak. And to be honest, like the one I had in Philadelphia was like a Philly cheesesteak from anywhere else. Which is to say that it's a great sandwich. I like Philly cheesesteaks, but it I don't I think that people are being overly particular.
It happens.
Yeah. So there are these green blocks in the diagram. Those are grass blocks?
Yes.
How are we gonna get grass up here?
Doesn't it? Uh-oh.
Okay. We're gonna have to build a grass bridge.
I think we still have some silk-touched grass from earlier, don't we?
Oh, that's right. That's wonderful. So, to the west of me, building this line, that's where the reflection pond is. Is that right?
Yes. Yep.
Okay. Oh, um, so something exciting is happening for you, um, in the world of research in mathematics. Are you okay with discussing that or disclosing that on this episode?
The the Sandia project.
Yes.
Yeah, that's fun. Actually, so I don't know how much details we want to do since it is going to be a research project, but I'm going to have the opportunity to go to Albuquerque, New Mexico, and work with Sandia National Labs on finding better ways to break rocks through mathematics. So it's fun.
Yeah.
It's been quite the process trying to get through all the paperwork. Working for a government agency or like something that's government funded is arduous, apparently.
Do you want to tell them about the form that you had to fill out?
Oh my gosh, what a ridiculous form. So, instruction one, fill out the form completely electronically, except where you sign. Now, it doesn't say whether you can sign electronically or not on the document anywhere, but the accompanying instructions inform you that you may fill it out electronically for the signature as well, but you don't have to. But anyway, so that's confusing. But then instruction number two is do not edit or change or make changes to this form in any way, which
Right.
leaves one confused as to how you can fill out a form without, changing it in some way. Let's see, what were some of the other good ones? Mathjazz?
Oh, I liked the security clearance one.
Oh, yes. You have to mark every field. Even if it doesn't apply, you're supposed to fill it out with NA in that case. But then there's a question asking about, do you have security clearance? And if so, what levels? So, I haven't had security clearance, so I have to put NA. But MathJazz raises the important question of, I wonder if there are security clearance levels N or A, and won't that be confusing if there are?
Right, because the form says on it that, you know, if you've had security clearance levels, and then it says like L or R or S, and you just have to wonder, like, well, what letters? Because it doesn't give a list; it gives a partial list, and it says, L, R, S, and so forth. Like, well, what does the and so forth mean?
Yep. Still nothing quite so bad as, have you ever been in an accident that resulted in your death? But pretty close to that bad of a form.
Yeah, that was an interesting thing, getting to read the form over the mathematician's shoulder. But yeah, so it'll be really cool having a friend that works at Sandia. Well, I guess I've had friends work at Sandia before, but this is someone my age working at Sandia that's my friend, not my roommate's grandfather who worked for Sandia. He was a cool guy. The guy I met, my old roommate's grandfather worked for Sandia and got to meet like Oppenheimer and the people of the Manhattan Project.
Cool.
Like he was younger than Oppenheimer by like 25 years, but the fact that like Oppenheimer's career was wrapping up when this guy's career was, starting, and that they crossed paths, and I got to meet him. It's 2 degrees of Robert Oppenheimer, right?
Yeah.
Might have to light up this area underneath us. There are too
Yeah,
many
I was deciding
skeletons.
in order to keep the same pattern as before, I was trying to figure out where to place the torches. No, don't. Creeper.
Do you need air support? I have
Uh,
a bow
I just need
in
you
the
to
high
not get
ground.
too close to it.
The good news is that it's dawn. So, is that a husk? I'm still
Possibly.
not entirely used to the most recent batch of, well, I guess the second most recent batch of Minecraft mobs. Like, you remember the zombie that spawns in the desert that is immune to sunlight?
Uh-huh.
Like, still not used to those. I think they're called husks. They?
I that sounds right.
But there's actually a new mob that spawns in the overworld that what what was it called? I don't remember what it's called. They spawn in haunted mansions though. And they like walk through walls and harass you.
Oh yeah. I don't remember the name either. But they're a type of illager, right?
Yes, the Illager is something terrible that they thought up. I remember when villagers were first added to the game. That was the same update that allowed you to stack empty buckets. Maybe it was like one before or after that. I remember it being a big deal though, being able to stack empty buckets. I liked that idea. I'd been playing a modded Minecraft server for a while. That was back when modded Minecraft was keeping up almost with regular Minecraft editions. A shock, right? But
Hmm.
yeah, so anyway, um I was they had just released the update that allowed you to stack buckets, and I was playing this modded server, and I had to decide, do I want all of my mods and machines from my modded server, or do I want stackable buckets? And I picked stackable buckets.
Hmm.
So I went back to vanilla for a while. By the way, to those who don't know, this is a vanilla server. Everything is vanilla on it. But I do play modded server as well. Oh, it's that time again. Well, hope that you all enjoyed us laying the foundation for another building in the Taj Mahal complex. And I hope that you enjoyed listening to all of our plans with Sandia and other research opportunities. Have a great day, and see you next time. Bye!